Who played the dumb bitch at the beginning of Stab 1 who answers the phone and gets carved up by the killer?
Fuck you.
You hang up on me and I'll cut through your neck until I feel bone. No, you listen, you little bitch. You hang up on me again, I'll cut you like a fish, understand?
All right, they're not going to kill the core 4, right? All right, cool. New core. But you also can't kill Gale like that. You can't. And that was another thing.
Who gives a fuck about movies?
So weird recording in the daytime. Hey, what's up, y'all? We are back. I feel like I want to do this a little differently than my last review because I want to find a way to make them short so they're not 50-minute long reviews because that's kind of ridiculous. So
I've done this dance before. Oh!
Scream 6. Probably the best Scream since Scream 1. And for those of you that caught my live stream, make sure you go, where is the focus? What is going on? Okay. You all know how I felt the day after I watched it. That was a few weeks ago. Make sure you go follow me at twitch.tv/busy93. But what I mean by that is everything. Even the annoying parts weren't as annoying as I thought they would be. And when I say thought they would be, if you watch Scream, there's always like a level of yada 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 yada. You know what I mean? Even the yada yada was cool in this movie. Everything, the opening, the math. You know, I love Scream math. I'm a fan of Scream math. The trailer predictions, one of my trailer predictions was correct. I like that. Yeah, just really from the opening, from the jump, from the beginning, you know, you get Samara Weaver sexy ass pop up in there and it ends up being Harley. I'm trying to record. She gets killed by Flash Gordon, I believe. It's Flash Gordon from Spider-Man. I think that's who it is. I gotta take this toy out of her mouth. Hey, let go. I forgot. Get down. Anyway, she ends up getting killed by Flash Gordon from Spider-Man. And then in a bizarre twist, something that blew my mind, a point in the opening scene that made me forget it was even the opening scene was dude taking his mask off and you know, I'm thinking it was going to be something else at that point. Immediately the mask comes off. We get a very I like the punchline. What he say?
Who gives a fuck about movies?
I liked it. I thought it was kind of nice. And then just like I said, the mask comes off. You see the thing. You think you know what's going on. You start building it up in your head. I'm one of them people. I watch Scream movies and I build it up in my head because I'm trying to do the math already before we get to the math scene. They took all of that and flipped it this time. I don't like the way they used Richie it was. I don't like the way they used that, but you know, it can't be perfect. But if you're gonna come close to it, I think that's as close as you've come to perfect since maybe 1 or 4. 5, it was new for all of us, but even the way they picked this up, it bled right into it. They picked up right where they left off. I like how they explained the trauma, and everybody was clearly still jarred from Scream 5 events, where even Jenna Ortega was acting like more of a kid than she is, and Sam was acting way more strict than she should. It was just, you know, the way they had to pull it together, which, by the way, Jenna Ortega is a sexy fucking pirate. Jesus Christ. It got to the point for me where I was like sitting in it and going like, wow, this is the way it's played out amongst the new group. The way it's played out amongst that makes it feel like it's not bigger, but well, I guess that is kind of what they were going for. Yeah, I guess kind of bigger in a way. It makes it feel bigger, but then that's kind of where at the end you get like, that's one of the things I guess I can't even say I didn't like the ending. I liked the ending. I feel like they could have executed it a little bit differently. Like, you know, you go through so many different twists and turns while writing it, probably trying to get there, that you gotta omit some reality, I guess. And this movie asks you, that's one thing about it where it kind of goes like, wow, okay, where they ask you to suspend your belief a lot in this movie. Like, I forgot going into Scream 6 how wounds are treated in that world. It's amazing how quickly you can recover from not only a gut stab, but like fucking 50, like you get like 50 stab wounds. But yeah, amazingly gruesome, but still somehow motherfuckers, without even being in the hospital 24 hours, just hop out and just be back to helping their friends out. Like, I don't get that. Like, Yeah, that was a little crazy. It was a couple times in that movie where you go like, "You're alive? You're helping? You should be like sitting in a bed somewhere." Like, there's no other universe where you're gonna. Okay, come on, focus, Jesus. I'm gonna call this homeless man reviews Scream 6 out of focus. I only say that because this fucking ski mask and my hair with the shirt and the light. If you didn't know I was sitting in my home, you know? But anyway, it's just that ending kind of, the actual ending, just a little light. I get you wanted to carry everybody into the next movie. Spoiler review, sorry. But I get you wanted to carry them all into Scream 7. But Jesus, man, it's like, I feel like I was preparing myself for the worst. Meaning one of the major characters was gonna die. But yeah, Scream 7, they have to do it, especially if we're going off this pseudo remake flip of all the other movies. So if this was technically Scream 3 and 2, I've heard some people say it's like a direct copy of 3. I don't know. I think it's more so like a blend of maybe 2 and 3, or a blend of 2 and 4, or 3 and 4. Tell me in the comment section if I sound crazy about that. I don't know. But yeah, as a Scream fan, I was just like with Scream 5. Actually, more than Scream 5. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think I left the theater more excited after watching 6 than I did 5. Which, for a franchise shit as old as me, it's pretty dope. Especially when all you do is, Ghostface, you know? Because Ghostface is like in the lineup of the wildest characters. He's not the wildest one, but in his universe, he do his thing. You got to give it to him. Shout out to Gail. I was completely right about how all of that played out. That was my trailer prediction. What she said in the trailer and how she handled it.
Can you hold, please?
Huh?
And I did think that, I was like, all right, they're not going to kill the core 4, right? All right, cool. New core. But you also can't kill Gail like that. Like, not without Sydney there or something. You can't. And that was another thing. It was a lot of restrictions around this one, or a lot of shit you might have saw they wanted to do or go for that they couldn't or didn't. And a lot of shit they just said, fuck it, let's see how the audience take it. I can appreciate that. And on a scale of 1 to 10, y'all gonna think my movie scaling is crazy. But okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it a 9. I almost said 8.5, but I'm giving it a 9 only because I already know, I'm telling you now, and y'all can hold me to this, the Scream 7 review, I got a whole nother thing now, because now you put yourself in a corner where you have to murder somebody we know and love. You have to get rid of at least one of them. If you don't, we're going into comic book Fast and Furious territory, which you asked a lot this movie, bro. So we got to kind of ground it, I think, next movie a little bit. But like I said, scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it 9 Harley faces out of 10 ghost faces. Peace. I like the end credit scene too, where Mindy is back on campus or at the apartment and is like, hey, not every movie needs an end credit scene, go home, which itself is an end credit scene, but you know.